All right, welcome back. Thank you for your tuning to the 83 subscribers. You are infinitely respected and appreciated. Love to the core, from my core, to you all. Thank you. All right, and let's get to it. Here we go. Admit truth. Truth admit. Admit truth. Truth admit. Admit truth. Truth admit. Admit truth. That's right. Not to everybody. It's not everybody's business, your truth. It's not everybody's business what's going on with you. Not everybody's business. You don't want to, you got to keep it moving. But if you don't do this to yourself, at the very least, you're going to have major issues. You're going to need the outside you're going to need the outside fallacies and brainwashing attempts and programs. You're going to need the underhanded tactics of the outside to try to swoop in and control you, to be their slave, if you don't want to do this to yourself every second of every day. If anybody, no matter who you are, no matter what age you are, no matter who you are, no matter what you identify as, if you are timid, scared of, laugh on doing this, at the very least, within yourself, every second, you're going to need to be defined. You're going to need that chaos from the outside. You're going to need to believe in fake stories from the outside. You're going to be controlled by every single sales pitch there is, especially the ones that tempt you to pay attention to the fear of your vessel, the fear of your safety. Because you're not doing this to yourself constantly. So you're looking for outs. You're looking for escapes. You're looking for things that draw enough energy that are a lie, that you can't verify on your own, that you can only verify by looking for more things outside. You're not doing this, so you're just gonna run to the outside to define you, because you don't do this. Because this truth to you is from the outside, because you refuse to act on the truth within you. You refuse to acknowledge the awareness of the truth within you. You're so afraid of it, you shut it so much, you try to act like, I don't even remember no more. I don't even know what I wanted to do with my life no more. I can't tell no more. Well, listen, if you're saying that, and you don't have no literal health, legal thing that verifies you can't remember, then you're just on an ego trip and you're hurt. Or you're a narcissistic vampire, and most of the time narcissistic vampires are hurt. There's this thing out there that says, oh, narcissistic vampires, you gotta just get away from them. Yeah, I understand that, but that's not really helping anything. It's not. It's just creating more fear of a certain people, aka prejudice, aka racism, aka classism, etc. They got a body, human flesh. People are talking about, oh, there's secret robots out there. Really? Well, until you, listen, I'm not cutting anybody open to see if it's true. So I'm on the quest to help me understand, because it's true, that no matter what human being I see, ultimately that human being is me. Because it's the unified collective human consciousness. Admit, 20 reduces to 2. Yep, that's right. We just went over the value, the infinite value of the other. It is you, ultimately. How are you going to honor that? By respecting what you see in the mirror and the water. When you are any type of place where you can see a reflection. When you look in somebody else's eyes and their pupil and you see yourself. Hence, the physical matrix telling us the other is you. Because when you look in the other one's eye, you see you. So keep denying. No, you're not me. You're not. Keep doing it. Yeah, we know that. You're not honoring you're not honoring those superficial reasons. If you're going through this anguish, mental anguish of any kind, you're not honoring the difference, because you're hating on the ultimate connection. And you think that will suffice to hate on the ultimate connection, because you don't have the courage to honor the immediate difference of any difference that may seem from you to anybody else. You gotta have to allow your power of now if you want mental clarity and the knowing, that no entity outside of you has any power over you, no matter what. Admit, reduce to two. Honor your awareness and your knowledge of the other. Truth, reduce, of course, it's going to reduce to a 6. The truth is beautiful. And again, it is the most beautiful. And the truth can seem scary. Like if you watched the last video, then you know the 6 is a different kind of self-hug. It's not that universal, who cares what you look like, it just feels so good, I gotta get a hug. No, the 6 is more of that unapologetic, just beautiful sexiness. Even if it does mean taking care of children, it's the children being taken care of in that profound, like, yeah, these are my, even if they're not biological children, these are my babies I'm taking care of. And that could be a babysitter, it could be a caretaker, it could be anyone. So of course truth, because of course the truth is going to be there, because inside of you, if anybody has the courage to be their unapologetic, unashamed, unbashful, true self in all seconds, no hold back. And it's not to say, oh, just do it with all random people who don't know you. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that to do a release with yourself and those who you know you to truly care for the you. And then to start doing it to optimize your associates and your relationships in your life. Start being the true you, the true truth. Admit the truth of the beauty of you to know who's for you for real. Are they intimidated by your true beauty of truth? Are they intimidated by your true beauty of truth? Well, you're not going to know unless you give them a chance to respond/react to it. Typically, a reaction is showing you they're not really for what's going on. A response means they're kind of giving it their all. You'll know the difference. A reaction, you know when they hit your knee, think, oh, that's a reaction. You got reflexes, reaction. Care doesn't react. A response can look similar to a reaction, yes, but it's all in the feels. It's all in the verb. It's based on the context of what we're saying. You'll know the difference. You'll know the feel. Even when somebody disagrees, they can respond or they can react. Response indicate the desire for respect to be maintained. Reactions indicate there's some pain somewhere that's unaddressed. When we combine the 2 and the 6, the 6 and the 2, we get the 8. Of course, the domineering presence of that 8, that infinite power, infinity, the 8 energy on top of everything, that domineering presence. Within the last cycle of numbers, 789, 789, 789, the last cycle, that feminine, that 8 is infinity. Doesn't mean you can't be a masculine if you're 8, can't be a man if you're 8. No, it doesn't mean that at all. 8, infinity, short of that. Of course, when you combine this, 8s can be very, if you don't know an 8 and you just meet them for a person, they can have a very domineering presence. It can be intimidating almost. Of course, if you make truth, it can be intimidating. Even if society now integrates admitting truth as the norm for the next 10 years, if you've never met someone, it can still be intimidating. We'll evolve that word of intimidation when it comes to admitting truth. But as if you've looked at 2 videos ago, if you go back on 2 videos before this one, I forget the title to it, I have a lot of titles, but all the titles are efficient to the video. You go back, 8. Now I forget my train of thought I was going to reference in the last video. Nonetheless, on the second to last video, nonetheless, admit the truth. It can seem, oh that's right, it can seem intimidating to do this, to meet someone you've never met while they're just doing this, because the energy that they're going to be recycling from the ether that you're going to feel from this happening. If you're not accustomed to being in your truth, anybody sharing the truth unapologetically is going to intimidate you. You're going to say that they're the devil. You're going to say they're a demon. Anybody that, if you're not accustomed to being in the truth yourself, you're not going to recognize, you're going to be thinking that you're going to have to shun them or damn these truth speakers away because you're not confident in admitting the truth to yourself every split nanosecond. It doesn't mean it's everybody's business. But when you start doing that for yourself, you're acknowledging you have a desire to embrace and integrate true intellect, true knowledge. Because it comes down to this: no matter what theology, no matter what philosophy, if you don't know how to admit truth in yourself, know the fields of truth internally, little moments inside of you, you're at a weakened event. You're weak. I'm not saying it to judge you. I'm just saying what it is. Why? Because if you don't know how to do this, you're going to have to turn on your defenses. You're going to have to turn on your timid, your fear worship actions. And other people who do this are going to be able to recognize who's in fear worship protection mode. And they're going to be able to wrap you around their finger however they please, if they so please. They'll do it in the term of a job, TV, news, modern day news currently, regular day network news. All this crap is getting evolved. How will it continue to get evolved? By individuals stepping back out of the major thing and realizing the only reason the outside looks like anything is because of continual internal self-talk and combined with actions or lack of actions. Starts from the individual. Admit truth. Yeah, you could be a little, you can appear to be, but as long, you can appear to be a little scary doing that. But as long as it's true and you know your intention, you know you're not here to harm no other vessel. You're here to demand personal boundaries for yourself so you can optimize your life and so you can optimize your loved ones who are going to be magnetized to you so you can optimize your life and love. Your mental clarity, your allowance to be, your prosperity. You think you're not prosperous right now? Why you're not prosperous right now? Because you don't have your dream car? What about what you have right now? You got your two legs. You got your ability to do whatever you do. If you have a car that's not your dream car, you got that car. You got the four walls around you. You have the ability to be wherever you are watching this. You have the infinite prosperity now, and it'll go bigger, bigger, bigger once you start doing this to yourself, at the very least to yourself in all moments. Then this will demand you to optimize your associates, to optimize your circle. One is in the all. One is the all. The all is in the one. Care. You are of immense capabilities. You are infinite being. Will you allow yourself to disconnect from the fear worship? You are the change. You are the now. Allow your power of now. Allow yourself to know the knowledge. Admit truth, truth admit. Admit truth, truth admit. Admit truth, truth admit. Source respect, source appreciation, source energy, source prosperity.